At the far edge of a village stood a massive peepal tree, older than the oldest elder. Its trunk was wide as a house, and strange carvings covered its bark, marks like letters, though no one knew who had carved them. The villagers said the tree counted the names of those who betrayed their closest friends. At night, if it whispered your name, you would vanish before dawn. Two best friends, Harsh and Milan, grew up beneath that tree. They'd played hide-and-seek around its roots, carved their initials into its bark, even promised under its shade. No matter what, we never betray. But as they grew older, the tree's whispers grew louder at night. Villagers swore they heard names called, followed by footsteps disappearing into the dark. One evening, Harsh turned to Milan with his daring grin. "Let's test it. If the tree really calls names, we'll hear it ourselves." Milan shivered. "And if it calls ours?" Harsh's eyes gleamed. "Then we stand together. Always." At midnight, they sat beneath the sprawling branches. The air was heavy, as though the tree itself was holding its breath. At first there was silence. Then the wind stirred, and from deep within the bark came a whisper. "Harsh." The name slithered through the dark. Milan stiffened. "It called you." The tree whispered again, "Milan." Their blood ran cold. Roots stirred at their feet, coiling like snakes. The carvings on the trunk began to glow faintly, forming new letters, their names. A hollow voice rumbled from the tree. "One must betray, or both must be claimed." Harsh clenched his fists. "Then take me. Spare Milan." Milan grabbed his arm, eyes fierce. "No, if you take him, you take me. We don't choose." The tree hissed, its roots tightening around their ankles. The ground trembled as whispers rose louder, echoing thousands of names. Shadows formed in the branches, faces of those who had been taken before, their mouths open in endless screams. The bark glowed brighter, pressing their names deeper. The voice roared, "Betrayal feeds me. Loyalty starves me. Choose." But the boys held each other's hands, shouting into the storm of whispers, "We choose each other. We don't betray." The tree shrieked. Its carvings flared white, then split apart with a deafening crack. Roots recoiled, snapping back into the soil. The glowing letters crumbled to ash, their names erased. When the storm of whispers died, the tree stood silent for the first time in centuries. By dawn, the villagers gathered in awe. The carvings that had covered the trunk for generations were gone. Smooth bark remained, as though the tree had been cleansed. From that day on, the tree that counted names no longer whispered. It became a place of shade, peace, and stories. Children played beneath it, unafraid, while elders told the tale of Harsh and Milan, the friends who broke the curse not with strength, but with loyalty unshaken. And the villagers carried a new saying: "A friend who never betrays is stronger than the oldest curse."